Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below. The purchase and pricing question email inquiry line from you to me and my hand-picked crew with your questions about buying this or any watch you see here on Watchbox Reviews. tmosso@thewatchbox.com. New for 2018, the Bulgari Octo Finissimo Automatic, the GPHG 2017 Men's Prize winner, gained this stainless steel iteration, more substantial and also in some regards upgraded. It's a timepiece that looks anything but stainless steel due to a coating of gold, rhodium, and palladium. 40 millimeters by 5.1 millimeters thick by 46 millimeters lug-to-lug with a 30 millimeter spacing between the lugs. It is a broad, flat, and comfortable watch that wears well on almost any wrist. We're going to see it on my 16 centimeter circumference wrist right now, and you will note how this watch is so low. Not only does it duck under my cuff, but when strapped down, it's lower than my wrist hair. Easy to wear. I can recommend it for a wrist as small as 14 centimeters circumference because at 46 millimeters lug-to-lug, it is fairly short across the wrist, though the appearance is of a much bigger watch. The actual fit is not thus. The timepiece is more substantial than the original titanium model. Due to the use of steel, this one has a pronounced weight to it, and a lot of folks associate the weight of a watch with its substance and its luxurious qualities. So it's not a bad thing. As you can see on the underside, the links feature a little bit of a rounded scalloping to avoid pinching skin or pulling hair. And you'll also note, distinct from the titanium version, we have a little bit of adjustability by means of screw-fixed links. Now you will note one of the clever design elements here. It's that the actual clasp recedes into the buckle when closed, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. You can see how it lies flush once this is closed, so that the actual bracelet is no thicker when it's closed than the watch itself. So there's a symmetry of thickness from the actual clasp all the way to the case. Everything about this watch is slender. Now Bulgari boasts there are over 100 facets on this watch, and I do believe if you counted it the right way, you could get to 100. That said, it's actually a handsome medley of curves and creases. As you can see, there are some rounded elements. There is the crystal, there is the bezel, there's a little bit of a rounded profile to some of the geometric elements, and then there are very hard faceted edges and creases. You can see that there is a double knurled crown with a lovely polished and beveled ceramic cabochon insert, and then this handsome pedestal-like case gives way to a dial that you'll note is both round and geometric. The dial itself is geometric, but you'll note how the crystal is round, the bezel is round, but there's a geometric inboard profile to the bezel that mixes those creases and curves once more. Now the dial is a lovely media-blasted shimmering silver to match the case, and you can see that it features transferred numerals and indices and then blackened hands. You can see they are polished and blackened to contrast beautifully against the dial base. The watch is 30 meters water resistant, which is rather remarkable for something this thin, as most watches that are constructed in this manner use some sort of trick, such as incorporating the base plate into the case back. No such here. As you can see, the movement is fully visible. The case back is a sapphire, and you're able to enjoy the BVL 138. BVL 138 features a platinum micro rotor with ceramic rotor bearings to energize a 60-hour power reserve. The balance, which features a full bridge, both to brace against shock and to stiffen the 2.23 millimeter thick movement, that beats away at 21,600 vibrations per hour. You will note that the movement is 36.6 millimeters in diameter and 2.23 millimeters thick, meaning Bulgari, a true manufacturer that builds everything from its dials to its cases to its bracelets to its movements. Here, it has created a movement that is properly sized and shaped for the case. Let's see if we can turn the angle here and get this into better focus, because I do want to show you all that Bulgari hath wrought. I'm doing my best. And as you can see, there is engine-turned perlage on the base plate. There are Côte de Genève across the bridges. There is mirrored chamfering on the edges of the bridges themselves with the same treatment in the jewel and screw sinks. All of the screw heads are black polished, and you can see that there is a satin finish across the top of the platinum winding mass. Although you can't see to full effect how beautiful this is, rest assured that it is high horology finish for a high horology movement in a high horology watch. One of the best men's watches you can buy, and with no compromise in fit, finish, materials, manufacturer provenance, or the match of case size to movement size and architecture. Everything you would want in a Jaeger-LeCoultre or Zenith high-end watch is present and correct from a most unexpected source, a manufacturer on the move, and that move is upward. This is the Bulgari Octo Finissimo automatic in stainless steel. Email tmosso@thewatchbox for full purchase and pricing details.